Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And look at this, right away a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So just a disastrous start to a playoff game as they fumble away the opening kickoff.
It's so simple. Ball security, so important in a game like this.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Hopkins with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Looking to put a drive together. Slot man moves right. Throwing to start the drive. Oliver. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time. He's going to go down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Come on. Hit. Just the Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Oliver. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
19 Lions. Ready,
On play action, here's Shedeur.
And it's complete to Adams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the Steelers' 12-yard line.
Now Sanders.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal.
This is Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Sanders.
And that's going to be
And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Come on, come on.
Looking to throw. Oliver. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's an early scramble to review positively on either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play for one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
He hits Adams, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Play action. It's Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. But the man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
60 vices, 60 vices. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing, Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's complete to the Laporta. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Let's go now.
They'll run on first down. Corner. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Oliver. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. His defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback. And it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Ready? Ready, ready.
They go play action now. Sanders. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
19 tight, 9, Cougar 9, ready.
Here's Sanders. And he will not be able to hang It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
For the field goal, a 59-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Unable to corral him. He fights through.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
First down, Steelers.
Metcalf motions left. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And that is taken in by Njoku. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That's good for the Browns. First down.
Come on, go.
First and 10.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Hold it set.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
At the Steelers' 26-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Sanders to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Third down and 11.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
18 Rattler, 60 Maverick.
To throw is Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Sanders. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 2 now, second and goal.
70. 19 left. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go, Rig. Go. Ready, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to add on to their first half lead. Hopkins with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They go play action here on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A gain of 14.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake. Sanders.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back in the 36. Myles Garrett in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Power. And pressure coming, and they get him once again. They push it back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
To throw is Howard. Throwing on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off play action. Howard.
That's complete. It's the rookie from USC.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Howard. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They look fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here we go. 19.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that debt.
And got his man complete.
Down to the 10.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jamison Williams.
81
yards. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Steelers 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
For Pittsburgh.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Ready, break.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Get ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Now 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready, ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Liking 18.
The Browns going to roll on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound.